Welcome back to more Assassin's Creed Revelations, not Saints Row 3.
That is correct.
I got the two mixed up when me and Zach were doing our commentary for Saints Row earlier.
It's me and you for this game.
But we are back for more, and right now I'm just killing dudes.
Start things off with a bang.
How else are you going to do it? So, to Dewey's extent, you've not really played the Assassin's Creed games that much.
I played the first one a lot. Other than that, though.
Did you beat it?
I did.
You did complete it?
I beat it to completion.
Okay, sweet then. But then, part 2, not so much?
No, I have not done very much of Assassin's Creed 2.
Be merciful, please. I am a working man with a family.
Doing what kind of work?
Digging mostly. It took me a year to find this chamber. And for the past 3 months, I've been trying to break through this door.
You've not made much progress.
I have not made a dent. This stone is harder than steel.
I doubt you will. This door is guarding objects more valuable than all the gold in the world.
Ah, do you mean gemstones?
There are keyholes here. What are the keys?
These Templars found one beneath the Ottoman Sultan's palace. As for the others, I suppose the little book will tell them.
What book?
A journal of some kind. That ugly captain, he carries it with him wherever he goes.
Go home. Find work with honest men.
Oh, I would love to leave this place. But these men, they will murder me if I try.
Pack your tools.
He's not giving him a chance to do anything. It's just, nope, you need to leave now. No option.
I got work to do. I don't need you around here messing up my business. But yeah, Ezio, he's got a plan. Obviously, he's looking for something underneath Masyaf. You know Masyaf because you've played Assassin's Creed 1.
I have.
So, that is where you are right now. You are underneath the temple in Masyaf. When you come out here, I'm going to show you guys around, see what they've done with the place ever since the first game.
Did I miss something? Did he, jump down from the ledge?
Yeah, when I shanked the dude.
Okay.
Yeah, remember? So this is the Masyaf temple. You'll see those stairs.
Yeah, I remember this.
If you go up to any of these objects, they kind of give you a little
glowy
thing like that. I don't know what's going on there, why it's showing Altair down there.
Huh.
But same thing happens with the table. Altair is like, hey, I'm jumping through the window. I'm not going to attempt to jump through the window. I don't know if I'm supposed to. But yeah, I don't want to make a fool of myself. So just come back down here and we'll get on with things. But we're supposed to be finding out what's going on here with the Templars and why they're here.
Get his hands on that book. When we reach Leandros, we will escort him out of the village. You stay behind and make sure we're not followed.
So this guy's got to be careful, otherwise he's going to get crushed by these portcullises.
Something tells me that other guy's gonna get followed.
No, I think he might die. I'm not sure. No, he's off there. I don't know if you noticed, but he's off there walking to the right. I'm focusing on these guys. They're getting shanked. The guy that was exiting there wasn't. I think he lives. But the combat in here is largely the same. Counter and counter attack, that kind of thing.
It's very it's starting to get of that, it's kind of started with the creation of the Batman kind of style combat where everyone's going around. It's very fluid and everything.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, and I know in the first game it was pretty fluid, but it's definitely improved.
It's actually quite surprising. I went back a couple of months ago and I was playing the first Assassin's Creed just because I could, because I got the urge to, and I was very surprised at how well that combat still holds up. I mean, it's not to this level, but it's not broken or anything like that. It's still very fun to play, and I think that says a lot. They've got a good foundation to have for this game. And just what they've done with it up to this point is fantastic. I want to note that if you're wondering why his health is down to almost nothing and his fighting skills aren't where they were, but he still has his parachute. If you're wondering why that is, it's basically that he's traveled so much. And he's gone through such a journey just to get to Masyaf that he's lost a lot of stuff. His armor is damaged, his weapons are broken, all that kind of stuff. And so you are basically starting from scratch just because of this journey that he's been on.
Very interesting.
And once we get past this part, you will again start learning new things, and you'll be getting better armor and that kind of thing. You'll go through that whole process again.
Do they have? Is it similar from Brotherhood, or is it?
Yeah, it's very similar to Brotherhood. You're finding shops to upgrade, things of that nature. Right now, you want to just be following these guys, and I could just follow them on the ground, but I'm like, this is Assassin's Creed. I'm going to get on top of a building and watch these guys from a distance. That's just what I want to do. Be careful not to be seen by them. Don't go running around in front of them, that kind of thing. Don't kill them.
They don't like dying so early.
Yeah.
Eventually, you might kill them.
If you're looking for a 100% synchronization, you just have to basically follow these guys, because you have the chance to pass the mission even if you mess up, but you only get 50% synchronization, and I do try to do that during most of these missions. Sometimes I don't see what it is to get the synchronization. I'm like, I have no idea what the thing is, and I might fail it because of that. That might happen once or twice during this walkthrough, but I am trying my best to get 100% synchronization throughout this walkthrough.
Oh, the classic stalking of the assassin.
Well, this is just this part's kind of boring. Like, this is why I was walking on the buildings, because if I was just walking behind them like this, I wouldn't want to watch it. But
none of you leave until the assassin is dead. Do you understand?
Ignore me, Kirilo, but he seems to have found us.
Panic! Panic!
so you are chasing the bald guy with the cape, as you called him. 100% sync. So didn't lose anybody.
Very nice.
Yes, sir. And you are now going to be dragged along on horseback or horse cart. That's what's happening. Yeah, you're actually being dragged. So, and what you have to do is you have to move left and right to avoid obstacles, while also trying to climb up the rope. You'll see why here in just a moment. Of course not. It's not going to do it right now because I want you to see it. So it's not going to let me. There. So the rope is starting to break. So now you've got to climb up the rope while also avoiding obstacles so that you don't get hit and you don't get hurt before, the rope breaks. Now, this is very touchy, this system. If you're even holding up in the slightest bit, you're not going to be able to move left or right.
Oh, wow.
So you've got to completely let go of the stick, basically, before you move left or right. And even the slightest graze of one of those bumps is going to cause damage to you. It's a little forgiving, but at the same time, it's not with just the controls moving left and right.
It's not, if you hit an object, you're dead instantly.
Right, if that were the case, I wouldn't even be past this part yet. I would still be, you'd have 3 hours of footage of just me doing this one part.
Man, this is Ezio, right? No, this is
Ezio.
Yeah, Ezio. He's a tough old man. I mean, look at this. Being dragged behind.
I don't know how old he is in this game. I'm assuming he's maybe in his late 40s. I don't know, his beard is very gray, so he could be a lot older than that as well. I'm just not sure.
Well, I mean, even so, regardless of how old you are, it's pretty tough to be hanging in there.
Well, he's Ezio. He's, he is the assassin of this era. He's a special guy. He's not just any assassin. But, as you can see, no harm, no foul. Ezio does what Ezio needs to do.
Closer! Get closer! Closer! Go! Wait! Go to hell! You again!
Okay, so now you've gotten up to a cart, you're not being dragged anymore. Now your goal is to knock the other carriages enough so that they get destroyed. So apparently your carriage is made out of a little tougher stuff than theirs, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. So just basically...
It's imbued with the power of Ezio.
That's right. So go to the left and right, don't run on rocks and stuff like that. Try to avoid obstacles with your cart, otherwise your cart's going to get very damaged and it will break on you. Trust me. So as you can see, I just barely even touched those rocks on the left, and I got a little messed up there. But no harm. We're still going. And
So these are just like side carts? It's not like the actual boss guy that you're fighting? Or
this is the boss right here.
Okay.
This is the guy. You finally caught up to him. Make sure that if you can't get to the right of these things, you get to the little space on the left. Do not clash with him like that, where your wheels are locked like that. Otherwise, if you do it at the wrong moment, you're gonna go right into those rocks, and you're gonna get knocked out really fast, and you're gonna have to replay this part a lot. So just be kind of careful with when you hit him. He doesn't have any sort of rockiness or obstacles on his side, so you're basically just counting down the time. You're waiting until you what?
Is it repetitive? Like do you can
No,
you
not really,
predict
because
every-
it's not. You can't predict when you're gonna hit him or when he's gonna hit you. You just kind of have to hope that you do it right and have the skill to do it. So once you get here, everything's fine.
Take this! Die, you bastard! Stop him! Stop him!
No worries, Ezio's not dead at the beginning of this game. But thank you guys for watching. Look for more Assassin's Creed Revelations to come. And I will talk to Dewey later. Bye, Dewey.
Bye.